Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Frankham. I'd just like to say a few words about finding gratitude in the helpers among us. When Fred Rogers was a boy, known as Mr. Rogers to most, and would see scary things in the news or in the environment, his mother would say to him, "Look for the helpers. You'll always find people who are helping." These words remind us that in our darkest moments, we're not alone. That compassion is woven into the human spirit, and courage shows up in ordinary people. More than a month ago, my appreciation for the helpers deepened because of an experience with one such helper. One evening after dark, our daughter was driving home from her work on South 16th Street, and a car turned left in front of her. This led to a head-on collision that totaled both vehicles. I was sitting at home with my wife, who received a phone call from my daughter's phone. No parent wants to answer their child's phone and hear a stranger on the other end. I don't know exactly what was said, but it was something like, "Your daughter's been in an accident. She's okay, but she's hurt. She had broken her arm and couldn't hold the phone." Being only a couple of miles away, the moment we knew where she was, adrenaline took over. And we said, "Be right there," and hung up. And already running to the car, our minds racing. When we arrived on the scene, the police were already there. Our daughter was standing several yards away on the curb, distraught, with her arm visibly broken. Next to a woman who had made the call. There were a few words of explanation shared and support exchanged, and then we were off dealing with the police, the ambulance, insurance, everything else. We left the scene and headed to the ER without further conversation. But I noticed as we were leaving that the woman was gone. In that brief phone call, the woman had given us a gift. She'd stopped and called us. She had stayed with our daughter. To make sure she was okay. She'd offered kindness and comfort. And she could have kept driving. In fact, she was in front of my daughter. And when she heard the crash, had stopped and pulled aside. This woman, pardon me, this woman was our helper. Now our daughter's arm is healing, the car has been replaced, but the image stays with us. And as you can tell, it's somewhat emotional. The image of the woman standing next to our distraught, broken daughter. I didn't get her name, I don't remember it, but in our family's moment of crisis, we were grateful that she was there. So look for the helpers. This act of looking for helpers can itself be an act of thanksgiving. It trains our eyes to see goodness and have hope in humanity during troubling times. It reminds us to notice the strangers who stop at accident scenes, the neighbors who respond in emergencies, everyday people who rise to meet the moment of need. Because this helper's actions mean so much to me, I am more likely to be that for someone else. May we be the helpers for others, just like this woman was for us. Thank you.